Think being a nice guy will get you ahead? Think again. Are you tired of being overlooked and undervalued? It's time to flip the script. Forget the high-priced alpha courses by the so-called gurus. I'm here to lay it all out for you, plain and simple in 7 points. Let's get started. Point 1, embrace your inner power. First things first, it's time to man up. Understand this. Being a man means you're naturally built to lead. Mother Nature didn't make you big and smart for nothing. It's your biological cue to take charge, not just physically, but in life's grand theater. Embracing your inner power isn't about feeling good. It's about being the force you're meant to be. You're a man, and that's not just a label. It's a statement of power. Physically, you're built stronger, and it's time to own that strength. Not just in your muscles, but in your mind and spirit too. Forget the modern noise about equality in all domains. Nature didn't design us that way. Men are hardwired to lead, to dominate, and to protect. It's not about oppressing others. It's about taking charge, setting directions, and driving forward. Look at history's greatest leaders and warriors. They had this raw, undeniable force. They weren't great because they tried to be everyone's friend. They were great because they wielded their power with purpose and precision. Embracing your power means ditching the excuses. It means taking full responsibility for your life and the world you create around you. It's not about waiting for permission or approval. It's about making decisions and standing by them. You think you're going to attract respect and admiration by being a pushover? Think again. Being a man means being the rock in the storm. People, women especially, are drawn to those who can hold their ground, who can make tough calls, and who can remain unshaken when chaos hits. It's in your biological makeup to be this person. So start acting like it. Stop second-guessing your potential. Stop downplaying your capabilities. Embrace your inner power means recognizing your natural strengths and leveraging them to the fullest. It's about being assertive, decisive, and fearless. It's about saying, "This is who I am, take it or leave it." In essence, embracing your inner power is about stepping into your role as a man fully and unapologetically. It's the cornerstone of maintaining a masculine frame that commands attention and respect, particularly from women. They're wired to seek out strength and security, and by embodying these traits, you become naturally attractive. Point 2, lead without permission. If you can't steer your own ship, how do you expect anyone to follow? Leadership starts with self. Make decisions, stand by them, and cut through the noise with your actions. That's how you command respect and build a solid frame. Leading without permission is not a suggestion. It's a necessity. Waiting for someone to hand you the reins is a fast track to mediocrity. Real leaders, real men, don't wait for an invitation. They take control and set the agenda. Here's the raw truth. Society has become obsessed with not stepping on toes, with asking for a nod before making a move. That's not how you project strength or build a masculine frame. Leadership is about vision, action, and the guts to forge ahead. Even when the path is unclear or unpopular, it's about having the conviction in your decisions and the courage to bear the consequences. Think about the men who command respect and admiration, both in history and in today's world. They didn't rise to the top by playing safe or waiting for approval. They saw what needed to be done, and they did it. They led from the front, with or without consent. That's the essence of true leadership. It's proactive, not reactive. Now apply this to your life, whether it's in your career, your relationships, or your personal goals. Stop asking for permission to be great. You want to take the lead in a project at work? Do it. You want to ask that woman out? Go for it. You have a vision for your future. Start building it now. Leading without permission means trusting your instincts and valuing your judgment over the opinions of others. It's about embracing the responsibility that comes with being a man. It's not about recklessness or disregard for others' feelings or rights. It's about asserting your place in the world. Point 3, the Anti-SIMP seminar. Let's cut through the noise and tackle this head-on. Simping is out. Treating women like royalty for crumbs of attention? That's not chivalry, it's desperation. Flip the script, demand respect, set your standards, and let her know it's your world she's stepping into. If you're pouring your energy into seeking approval from women or anyone else, you're wasting your time. It's a one-way ticket to disrespect and disappointment. Simping is not just about being overly nice. It's about compromising your self-respect and masculine frame for a pat on the back or a fleeting moment of attention. Understand this. No one respects a doormat. If you're always the guy bending over backward, sacrificing your needs, or ignoring your standards just to please a woman, you're not being a nice guy. You're being a simp. And that's a harsh truth you need to face. Women, and people in general, respect strength, decisiveness, and self-assurance. They're drawn to men who have clear boundaries, who know what they want, and who aren't afraid to go after it. Now, let's get practical. Stop the excessive complimenting, the unnecessary gift-giving, and the relentless availability. These are simp behaviors. They signal that you value others' opinions and desires over your own. Instead, focus on building your life, your passions, and your frame. When you prioritize your growth and happiness, you naturally become more attractive and respectable. Being anti-simp doesn't mean you become unkind or disrespectful. It means you respect yourself enough to not chase validation. It's about maintaining dignity and ensuring your actions align with your values and goals. If you find yourself constantly in the friend zone, or worse, being ghosted after bending over backwards, it's time to reassess and recalibrate. Point 4. Mastering the art of no. Learn to say no. Compromise is fine, but not at the cost of your frame. If something doesn't align with your values or desires, shut it down. Your frame, your rules. No is not just a word. It's a complete sentence and a powerful tool in maintaining your masculine frame. Mastering the art of saying no is crucial. It's about setting boundaries and having the backbone to uphold them. If you're always saying yes to keep the peace or make others happy, you're not in control. You're surrendering your power and diluting your masculine essence. Here's the reality. People respect those who can assert themselves and make clear decisions. When you say no, you're communicating your values, your priorities, and most importantly, your strength. It's not about being stubborn or inflexible. It's about being clear on what works for you and what doesn't. Think about it. The men who are remembered, who are followed, aren't the ones who went along with everything. They're the ones who stood firm, who could say no and mean it, even when it was difficult. They maintained their frame under pressure, and that's what set them apart. In practice, this means not bending to every demand or request that comes your way, especially from women. If something isn't right for you, if it doesn't align with your goals or values, reject it, and do it without apology or excessive explanation. Your no should be as firm as your handshake. Let's get this straight. Saying no doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you more of one. It shows you're not a people pleaser or a pushover. You're someone with integrity and self-respect. And guess what? That's incredibly attractive. It's a core aspect of maintaining a masculine frame that commands respect and attracts the right kind of attention. Point 5. Hold your ground, one chance only. Here's a tough one. Be ready to walk away at any moment. If she senses no risk of losing you, your frame is as good as gone. Maintain the edge, keep your kingdom, and never let anyone dethrone you. And remember, giving second chances is frame suicide. Mess up once, okay? Twice, you've handed over your crown. This isn't about being harsh or unfair. It's about valuing yourself and demanding the respect you deserve. If you're constantly bending your rules or giving endless second chances, you're broadcasting weakness. It's time to stand firm and draw the line. Holding your ground means being steadfast in your beliefs and decisions. It's about having the courage to uphold your standards, even if it risks losing someone. This is the essence of a true masculine frame, unyielding and unwavering. When you waver or capitulate, you're not just compromising your position, you're eroding your own respect and the respect others have for you. People, especially women, need to understand that your commitment and attention are privileges, not rights. If they cross a line or disrespect your frame, that's it. No do-overs or endless negotiations. This approach prevents patterns of disrespect and ensures that your relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. In practice, this means if someone, particularly a woman you're involved with, fails to meet your standards or violates your boundaries, you must be ready to walk away. It's a tough stance, but essential. It shows you value yourself and your principles above the need to keep someone in your life at any cost. Point 6. Red flag awareness. Be smart about who you let in. Avoid those who clash with your frame. No feminists, no dominance. Steer clear of certain professions, gold diggers, drug users, and anyone with a sketchy past. Protect your frame by choosing wisely. Red flag awareness is your early warning system, your radar for trouble, and it's essential for maintaining your masculine frame. Ignoring red flags doesn't make you a good guy. It makes you a target for manipulation and disrespect. It's time to sharpen your senses and cut through the nonsense. Red flags are not subtle hints, they are glaring alarms. We're talking about behaviors that spell trouble, like entitlement, disrespect, and inconsistency. It's about spotting those who challenge your frame, question your boundaries, or show signs of toxic behavior. These are not quirks you can fix. They are fundamental flaws that will disrupt your life and weaken your frame. Now, let's be real. Avoiding red flags often means making tough decisions. It means walking away when everything else seems perfect. But remember, it's better to be alone and strong than compromised and weak. Trust your instincts, respect your experience, and never justify or rationalize clear red flags. Red flag awareness is not about being paranoid. It's about being perceptive. It's a crucial skill in maintaining your masculine frame. It shows you're not only strong, but also smart. You know what you want, and more importantly, what you won't tolerate. So, stay vigilant, trust your judgment, and never let red flags slide. That's how you protect your frame and command the respect you deserve. Point 7. Continuous self-improvement. Lock this in. Continuous self-improvement is the cornerstone of a masculine frame. It's not about being perfect. It's about being in a constant state of evolution. Resting on your laurels, that's a surefire way to stagnate and let your frame crumble. The world respects men who strive to better themselves, who chase excellence in every facet of their lives. Think about it. The strongest frame is one that's dynamic, not static. It's built on the foundation of growth, learning, and adaptation. Whether it's hitting the gym to stay in peak physical condition, expanding your mind through reading and learning, or building wealth and success in your career, every step you take towards self-improvement reinforces your masculine frame. But it's more than just personal gain. It's about setting a standard, being a role model. When you commit to continuous self-improvement, you're not just doing it for yourself. You're doing it for everyone who looks up to you. You become a beacon of strength, determination, and resilience. Now let's get practical. Continuous self-improvement means setting goals, pushing your limits, and stepping out of your comfort zone. It means embracing challenges as opportunities to grow. Want to command respect and attract positive attention, especially from women? Show them you're a man on a mission, a man who's always leveling up. And remember, self-improvement isn't just physical or financial. It's also emotional and intellectual. It's about becoming well-rounded, developing empathy, understanding, and wisdom. These qualities enhance your masculine frame, making it not just strong, but also deeply attractive. In conclusion, maintaining a masculine frame isn't just about appearing strong. It's about being strong, in every sense of the word. It's about taking control of your life, setting standards, and living by them. Remember, a masculine frame is not a facade you put on. It's the core of who you are. So what's next? Action. It's time to stop playing the spectator in your own life. Start implementing these rules today. This is not just advice. It's a roadmap to becoming the man you're meant to be. Now, hit that like button if you're ready to take charge of your masculine frame. Subscribe for more hard-hitting truths and strategies on living your best life as a man. And drop a comment below with your thoughts or experiences on this journey. It's time to rise, gentlemen. Let's get to work and forge frames of steel.